Hello again. This is for my Montana friends. So, in light of Trump's move to suspend all federal monies from being dispersed, I thought it would be interesting to find out how much money would that be for Montana and what would that mean for Montanans. So, I did what any self respecting person would do and I asked Google, and here's the answer. Pause to read if you're interested in the amount and the allocation in general. As you can see, as of fiscal year 2021, Montana took in $5.5 billion in federal money. Now, I'm sure that that's probably higher now in 2024 and going to be higher in 2025. But for the purposes of this video, this is enough to make the point. As you can see here, when you divide $5.5 billion by the total number of people in Montana, which is 1.13 million, you see an increase in tax money of just about $5,000 per year per person, including children, which means that parents of children would have to come up with an extra $5,000 per child in addition to the extra $5,000 for themselves, just to make up the amount of money that we take in from the federal government that Trump is now threatening to suspend. And, as you can see here, that means that for every single person in Montana, they're going to have to pay $405 a month just to make up that federal funding. How imperative is that federal funding to Montanans? So, how important would it be that we replace this money? So, as you can see, direct assistance like Social Security, Medicare, and other direct payments are part of that money, and the Trump administration has said that those will still go out. They're not going to target direct payments, but indirect payments were still on the chopping block. So indirect payments would be things like federal employee wages and contracts, grants to state and local governments and school districts, various infrastructure items like education, healthcare for low-income people, etc. I know a lot of people who rely on federal money for Davis-Bacon wages in construction and construction projects, as well as a lot of people who rely on federal monies going to healthcare institutions to subsidize healthcare. So as you can see, all of those items are really important items that we would want to replace the funding for, but I don't think that the average Montanan has an extra $5,000 in the budget every year per person, especially if they're a family with children. When you consider that the median income in Montana is $37,000 a year, this ask is not just big, it is insurmountable.